creators, what's going on? You already know what it is, man. It's another edition of Cuts. You know what the Cuts stand for: culture, urban technology, and sports. Ah, man, my creators, this is episode 81, son. 81, son. Lots of great things with that number. You heard T.O., a whole bunch of other things with 81. 81 is actually a good year, you know what I'm saying? Also, too, yo, we got my man right here. Let me tell you, we got, my creators, we got to go story time. I ain't going to hold you, son. I've known this man since about 2015. I think that was the first time I met him, you know what I'm saying, out in Queens at Missouri. I don't know if he remembers that. It was out in Queens. I interviewed him. Yeah, it was a long time. I interviewed him out in Queens. You know what I mean? He came with the energy, came with the vigor. He was just coming with the Harlem swag. It just was doing his thing on the stage. I think it was a youth festival, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it was a youth concert, if I'm not mistaken. I know I was doing media coverage for it and everything like that.
I didn't even perform that day.
You didn't?
But go ahead, finish.
I thought you did. I could have swore I thought you did.
Nah, I got up there and gave a speech to the kids about like what not to do and stuff like that,
Okay.
like all that good stuff.
Okay. And then, like I said, in the ranks, seeing him going through the ranks and doing what he do on the stage and all that, and then even crossing through with some of my peoples, he did a couple of collabs with and everything like that. But definitely, all in all, great dude, and also too. Could ball, man. I ain't gonna hold you, son. We're gonna talk about that in this interview and all that. He could ball, you know what I'm saying? We was battling and he was doing his thing and all that, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, I got my man JusPlay in the building. JusPlay, what's good, son? Yeah, there you go.
You know the vibes. We here, man. Looking for having me, boy. You know the vibes.
Nah, man. Yo. First and foremost, I'm always gonna give flowers to those that I know and everything like that. You definitely, man, definitely seen you as I stated in the story time. You know what I'm saying? You definitely pushed through. You grind. You know what I'm saying? You did what you had to do, man. Take us into 2021 was last year. You know what I'm saying? We in 2022 and everything like that. But take us into the feeling of just coming back. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
coming
I was
back and
just
doing performances and shit.
Just having this conversation. I had a meeting last night with my boy Rucci, his team, his marketing team, and one thing I was telling him about the pandemic was that the pandemic was like hard for everybody, right? Like, but it shut a lot of people down. Like, niggas, sit down, relax, or figure it out. Like, you have to figure it out. So, for me, like, this is like a comeback, bro. Like, really, like, realistically, like, I didn't want to drop anything too much. Like, I did put out a few records last year, but
Right.
in a span of, like, just because I just needed to just fill out, like, I got so much I just wanted to just put out. I was like, no, let me just throw something out. But I really wasn't really standing on what I was putting out, and not to say the least of it, but just because my heart wasn't really into it because of the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like this is the comeback. Like this is like the re-up, because when you think about it, pandemic was 2 years, bro. Pandemic was two, and we still like filtering this pandemic shit out. You know what I'm saying? So now I feel like it's time to really put out the content that really is gonna really affect people's emotion behind what happened last year. You know what I'm saying? And the year before that. You know what I'm saying? So now where I'm on a re-up with the come up, like with the switch up album, because I needed this. I needed to have something that solidified like a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's time for us to kind of like do a little more breathing a little bit, and emotionally like it's feel better about the 2 years that we all just went through, bro. Like, I ain't the only one. I lost five family members during COVID in the
Damn.
first year, bro. So it's not just tough on me, it's tough on a lot of other people too. So like my emotions, and I in that it being in COVID pandemic really allowed me to tap into my emotions musically. That's what this whole album is about, is to understand that I don't care what you think of me. I might not be here tomorrow fucking around with this pandemic shit. So why should I even care about what somebody think of the music, far as my, like, if I'm singing, if I'm being more melodic, and so I'm done with all of that. So now I'm doing what I want to do, and I'm being more emotional about my music now. You know?
Yeah, nah, that's what's up, man, and that's definitely glad to hear. I feel within hip hop, you know what I'm saying, not really a front, but more so it's like, you don't hear these things until, the pandemic happened. You know what I'm saying? And always I tell people, I don't like saying pandemic, but definitely the reset. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, a lot of creatives, even yours truly. You know, your neighborhood Ruger sprayer.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It hit big time. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing I gotta say is I was able to really, take time. You know what I'm saying? And that was the best thing ever. Like to really like take heave and like really look things ahead and really, really, really focus on this. Not really legacy, but more so just like longevity. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
what you
Because
want.
right now,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yo, real talk, anything can be taken away from you right now. You know what I'm saying? This COVID and everything like that is tremendous. You know what I'm saying? It's heartbreaking. It's gut wrenching. It's like, yo, it's an eye opener. You know what I'm saying? But in the same token, yo, you know what I'm saying? Artists like yourself, I'm really glad that you guys are really coming in full circle, or in the path of coming full circle of your creativity. But let's definitely get to it, to your album that just dropped.
kick,
I'm
kick
blessed
it,
to
kick it, kick it.
even get you even with the album just
Yeah,
dropping and everything like that. Real talk, and also one of the tracks, Motion. Take us into Motion, man. Real talk. It was one of the tracks I
motion.
really like.
You
Like
know it's crazy, right? Go ahead, run it, run it,
Nah,
run
nah,
it.
that's one of the tracks I really like. You know what I'm saying? For sure, for sure. My careers, we're definitely gonna hear it in this episode. Y'all know what it is. On the break, we definitely do play music on the breaks. You know what I'm saying? Real rap, but also too, it's just like, yo, like I hear what you just said. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? In the starting of this interview, what you just said about the whole, I hear the, you know what? This is what y'all getting. Y'all getting this. Y'all getting this melodic, or y'all getting this sound. You getting this is me. This is what I'm comfortable with me sounding like, and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I always felt like with artists, you know what I'm saying, just like when they start feeling comfortable within themselves, you know what I'm saying, and feel great and they're vigorous and listen,
yeah.
this is
The
what I
best
did.
come out you. Yeah, the
Yo,
best
you
come
get
out
you
you.
get you get the best, project, you get the best craft, you get the best
Yeah,
creativity, you get the best flow. You know what I'm saying? But definitely with
but
you also too, I definitely hear the growth in you. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Not
yeah.
saying that you never was growing, but I definitely hear the growth in you. You know?
You hear the identity. You feel the identity. I think most artists is when they are, figuring out like what they want to do musically, they don't know really what they want to do, so they do a bunch of shit, right? So like you got to tap into like this Super Saiyan type of this mindset. Like that's kind of where I'm at now. I'm in that Super Saiyan mindset where now when I'm recording, like I don't write shit. My emotions is what I feel for the music and communicating. It's like us having this conversation right now. I ain't rehearsed this shit. You ain't called me and say, "Oh, play. This is what we gonna say. This is gonna be your
All right,
responses."
yeah, yeah,
Nah,
I'm flowing.
we just running it up. That's exactly how I speak to the music. And a lot of people who identify with me more when I'm saying this is musicians. Like talking to the music and the music speaking to you. So Motion was a record that spoke to me just because like we always in transition. We always on go, right?
Hmm.
Truly speaking. So when you say motion, like how do you feel about the person that's with you? Are you in motion with them or are you not? You know what I'm saying? Everything is in motion. You're growing, you out dating, and you go from dating to living with each other, or it's getting more serious. That's motion. You know what I'm saying? And truly speaking, motion is actually a double entendre because not only is it going forward, motion is an actual basketball play on the
Hmm.
court. That's a play that coaches call players know nigga motion. So that's a ball play too. So that's why I'm tying into that too with the basketball shit because I'm just a hooper, but by right. But truly speaking, nigga, motion is just how you feel. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah, and going forward. So how do you want to deliver that emotion through your motion? You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Are we gonna grow? So that's why I had to lead off with that being the first song off the tape so you could just get into it like where he going with this. I'm going straight to my emotion of how I feel about going forward with someone. You feel me? Like
Hmm.
get this, feel this, love it, energy. Everything is energy with this tape.
Nah, that's what's up, man. And also too, man, I know the visuals is epic because with you, that's the one thing I can say with you. You one of the few artists of this independent slash NYC scope that the visuals be epic. Like it'd be fantabulous. You know what I'm saying?
But it's crazy. It's weird because like a lot of people like my latest video was finesse. I just put that out top of the year too. I think the third I dropped that. That's just out. Just came out. But prior to that, I dropped this record called this video called Chop Cheese, and Chop Cheese. People like Chop Cheese over like the more expensive videos, stuff like that. Like that was like the corner store video, Chop Cheese everywhere. People really adapt to that, rock with that more than they rock
Right.
with, they love So Fly Baby, but like Chop Cheese was like, oh, I come from that, I know that. So everybody kind of gravitated towards Chop Cheese. Not that they didn't with So Fly and everything else, but people like that. But yeah, the videos for this, I wanna keep it simple. I don't want to go too crazy with the visual. Like I want to have like motion is gonna be in the gym. I want to shoot that like how kind of like how Drake shot what's that record he did? That Kanye did the direct. I think "Baby You My Everything." You
Yeah.
all I ever want. I want to do something like that where he was in the gym balling, like loving hip hop. Not loving hip hop.
Loving
What's the
basketball.
joint? Loving basketball. That's what I want to do. I
There
want to
we
do something
go.
like that with
There we
that with
go, my
that
dude.
with that record. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. But yo, let's take a real quick break. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna take a real quick break. You know what I mean? And then we're gonna get right back
Yeah.
into it. I want to definitely have everybody listen to the tracks. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got a few tracks you sent me. I would definitely want to listen to Motion. I want to definitely have them listen to Switch Sides. You know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna come right back into it with the interview. And then from that, definitely gonna get you with either or, my dude. You heard? You already know what it is, man. Ha! Cuts. You know what it is. Culture, urban technology, and sports. We'll be back.
That body, like, yeah, she hottie, like, yeah. That body, like, yeah, she got me, like, yeah. I just want to dance. That body, like, yeah, she hottie, like, yeah. That body, like, yeah, she got me, like, yeah. She got me, like, yeah. Yeah. Feeling the dip, yeah, yeah. Feeling the hip, yeah. Hitting the sip, yeah, yeah. Check up the lip, yeah, yeah. Check out the roller, yeah, yeah. Seeing the chain, check out the rain, yeah. Switching the lane, yeah. She be in my mind talking all day, yeah. I just wanna hit it, that's that foreplay, yeah. Duck and roll it, wrist and told me saucy, yeah. Hit that pussy, drink it till I'm saucy, yeah. Being a simmy when I ain't running through the lap. See me coming, bitch, you know I'm coming back. Once I hit it, then you know I'm running laps. Get me high, shit like crack. Woo! That body, like, yeah, she hottie, like, yeah. That body, like, yeah, she got me, like, yeah. I just want to dance. That body, like, yeah, she hottie, like, yeah. That body, like, yeah, she got me, like, yeah. She got me, like, yeah. I've been a plane, I've been the main, I've been the lane, yeah. Kill it, in the grave, yeah. In and out of the water, in and out of the daughter, yeah. In and out of the border, I'm killing them, killing them, killing them, killing them. Yeah. Hit that wrist, see me cold, see me roll. Shorty see me on that boat, watch me roll. Yeah. And she know that dick hard, watch it grow. Let me grow, yeah, yeah, yeah. Stand up, man up. She tell me come and get it, now I'm all on the mission. She know I gotta hit it, I mean all in the kitchen. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, kitchen. I just wanna hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Can I hit it? Can I hit it in the kitchen? That body, like, yeah, she hottie, like, yeah. That body, like, yeah, she got me, like, yeah. I just want to dance. That body, like, yeah, she hottie, like, yeah. That body, like, yeah, she got me, like, yeah. She got me, like, yeah. Yeah.
Woo! My creators, I told you, man. Yo, this brother music be epic, man. I keep telling y'all, man. Yo, y'all need to follow this brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Definitely gonna get all the information in the links below in the comment section, and as well as Also, too, he's gonna definitely let you know where to follow him at. Yo, JusPlay, man. Real rap, man. What else are we gonna expect from you in 2022, man? What else are you
I'm
gonna
going.
do, man?
I'm going so crazy this year. I don't even want to talk about my actual game plan that I want to do. But here's the thing, right? I want to just be so relentless where um I'm unstoppable this year. Like I'm
Mm,
gonna do something that no artist has ever done this year. Is what I'm trying to accomplish. All I want to say at this moment. But boy, let me just tell you, I'm pushing the envelope. Like my clip too long, bro. Musically, I think a lot of people who know me don't know that I have a long extended clip. Like a lot of niggas don't know I've been writing and a writer for years. You know what I mean, for other artists, like yeah, like French, Jim Jones, like doing hooks and choruses, bridges and stuff like that. Nipsey Hussle, Bergie. Like a lot of niggas don't know. I've been around all of these dudes and co-written records with them. Like so, I don't struggle. I don't have writer's block. That's not
mm.
even a thing for me because I don't write. So my emotion to the music is so tapped in. So all I can tell you is this, bro. I'm gonna be so aggressive. Aggressive. Somebody's gonna be like, "There's no way he did that." That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
So it's a lot to expect from me. Like this album is just a footnote to what I'm getting ready to do this year. Yeah, like this is like a punch in your face. Like, oh, you thought that you think this album is crazy? Trust me,
Mm.
got you.
Okay. All right, yo, my creatives, yo,
Yeah,
hey, there it
yeah,
is,
yeah,
man. They go the
yeah.
signature.
I'm telling you,
They go
I'm
the
telling,
signature. They go the signature sound, son. When you hear
I'm
that,
telling you,
you know
I'm running it up.
it's no games. It's game time.
None,
You heard?
none.
All right.
I even
Speaking of
forewarned my engineer, not to cut you off. I even forewarned my
nigga,
engineer, like you got to step it up, bro. I said we got to be locked
oh
in
wow.
at least twice a week because like not excuse me, not twice a week, at least 3 times a week. So 3 times a week, it's about 12 sessions a month. Like I need. That's how aggressive I want to be on this. Like
Mm.
in 2 months span, I'm trying to knock out a high number of records. What I'm gonna say. I don't want to tell you the total number because you're gonna be like, "Nah, you wild." So it's
Nah,
aggressive, bro.
baby, you figure the math. If you figure the math, each quarter is 3 months.
Come on,
So
bro. Come on, bro. That's how hard I'm trying to go, bro. Like that's what I'm trying. I'm really trying to. I'm really trying to fuck the independent game up so crazy where a nigga like, how the fuck did that just happen? Like who's over there? Who's somebody asked me the other day. Somebody said, "Who's behind you with all of the shit that you're doing? Like who's producing this shit? Who's writing this shit?" Shout out to my nigga Sono. Who doing all of this shit for you? Like it's just me and my producer and my engineer. That's it. That's it. That's it. As far as creating and putting this shit together, it is I. Yeah.
mm,
Pull a curtain back. It's me. You'll see me
hey,
smiling.
my creatives, you hear that? You know what that
Yeah.
means, right? My creatives, that means that man is definitely putting an investment into his craft. I mean, take notes, and listen what he just expressed to you. I think we've been saying that multiple times in multiple seasons on this podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's about what you invest in yourself. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? At the end of the day, it's not about cutting corners and cheap pennies and oh man, ask somebody if they could do it for free or pro bono. No, man, this is listen. When you in this business, in this industry, and you care for what you do, at the end of the day, it's about what you invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Robert, I'm definitely glad you touched on that, man. For real, for real.
Nah, facts. No
Yeah.
cap.
But nonetheless, forget this kumbaya, my man. It's time for this
Yeah.
game, either or, dog. You ready for this?
Run it.
I bet, no problem, man. Either or, situational game. Ask you situational questions. You got to give one answer. No political answers, man. You heard? Real rap. Let's get right to it. Definitely been in this game for a hot minute. You know what I'm saying? About 10 plus. You know what I mean? Been doing this and everything like that. Rapping, making creativity, writing for other people and all that. Real talk though. If you had to choose your years, and I'm gonna pick random years, which years would you go best with and why? Year 3 or year 10? Which one? Let's go.
Year 10.
All right, speak on it, man. What's up? What's so significant about year 10?
You don't know the game until you know the game. Like you lose so many different aspects about the game because you don't know enough about the business. When
Mm,
you come in, there's nobody holding your hand teaching you the business of music. People think it's just music, 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 and you realize that there's a whole conglomerate of a business behind, that microphone and that booth and that studio, like that's just a you know what I mean, just the light part of it. You
Right.
gotta understand it's a business part of it, and people ain't teaching that shit. Like when motherfuckers come in, if you ain't somebody right hand man, and even that, like even your right hand man can be fishy about certain shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot. So year 10 for me is the growth, the identity, like understanding that I know who I am musically. Like I don't struggle with going into the studio and trying to figure out what am I gonna write today or how I'm gonna write something today. Like nah, I know what I want to talk about when I talk to the music, when I'm speaking, I'm having a conversation with the music. So that didn't come in year 3. That didn't come in year 5. And even when I was in year 5, 6, and 7, I was still in writer mode. Like I didn't really, nobody really wanted me to be. I didn't even really want to be an artist. To keep it 100, I took like 2 to 3 years off of writing after things didn't go my way. Let me rephrase that. When things didn't go right between me and my guy, I took about 2 to 3 years off. I kind of got down into like a depression mode because music can take so much out of you, especially when you're writing so much content. You know what I'm saying? Like one of my first records I've written, I didn't get paid for. I didn't even know I needed to get paid for. I just was trying to help out. No, my man who plugged me didn't know he needed to pay. I needed to get paid. He was trying to figure things out himself. So it was a lot that you're gonna lose in the beginning stages. So your years in is your year of figuring out the game and figuring out your identity. Like you gotta know who you is in this motherfucking shit, and you gotta know what you want to do in this motherfucking shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, yo, my creatives, you heard that, man. That was a great, insightful answer. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to the next situation, sir. Tied down to a chair, my brother. You got a train tied down to a chair on the tracks. You got a train coming at you, rare speed. You got two options to get out. Now your two options are so fly or motion. Which one you going with and why, my brother?
So fly.
Ooh, even motion, the new joint and all that.
Yeah, people don't know that So Fly was the beginning of JusPlay. Like I struggle with trying to figure out whether or not I want to change my name, how to change my name, and I didn't want to change my name. And then So Fly was just the takeoff for that. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, listen to the song So Fly. It really allowed Just Play to flourish. That was an identity stamp. Like I knew then, like boom, like oh, this is it. Like ain't no coming back from this. So definitely So Fly.
Okay. All right. Last situation. All right, man. You definitely got some solid engagement. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know, with your brand and everything like that. But real talk. Let's say to get you to the next stratosphere, right? Say you needed a certain type of individual to get you to the next stratosphere. Which person would you go with? Would you go with person A, who has low engagement, but definitely has the right connections and the right attitude, or person B, super high engagement, definitely get you to the top easy, but the attitude is shitty and they a real grimy person. Who you going with and why, son?
I can't really call that because that's those are situations that's experience like who you next to. Because I go off of my emotion and how I feel. I don't give a fuck who you know. I've been around all of these niggas. My son, like I've been around all multi-millionaires. Like I ain't talking rap niggas. I'm talking about money. Like nigga
Right.
who own Hamlet Lang and Theory and Ragabone. Like I've been around money. So I used to live in the Trump Towers with my man and his pops. Like my nigga, you can't talk money to me. So it doesn't make a difference of the relationship with someone based off of who they know and they're gonna be a dickhead about that shit. Like, nah, nigga, fuck you, nigga. So that all depends. Like if I'm able to fuck with somebody who believes in me enough and they got low engagement, but they got the right mindset, and as long as they hungry, like I'm hungry, I think we can make a move. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind giving that a shot. So that's a different situation. It's like either or. Like you can't really decide that because that's all in experience and in relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right, man. That's what's up, man. All right. I said we either or. Let's get right to it near the end of this episode. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, man. Let my creators know what are your top three motivational quotes or advice for them to take in. My creators are reaching out to you right now.
Yo, live long and prosper, bro. Like being in COVID, I don't mean to take it there, but yo, losing so many family members, bro. Like what do you want out of life, bro? We ain't talking music. Fuck music. Like, what do you want out of life? Are you working hard enough at your job? Are you trying to move up in your at your job to a higher position? Like, want more for yourself in whatever it is you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, get up, stop sitting on the couch, go work out, get healthy. Like, COVID is attacking us through our health system, bro. Our health, our body, our mind. How weak are we up here? Like, we need to be stronger. So that's what I can say. Like, be more stronger, live long and prosper. Get to your health, bro. Stay on top of your health, man. It's no game. It's no game.
Okay, all right, that's one. You got two more, man.
I got two more
Yeah.
motivational quotes. Um, Wake up and get to it. Yeah. Third quote, non-judgmental, bro. Don't judge nobody. Like,
Okay.
don't judge no one. Like, don't judge nobody. Like, non-judgmental. Like you look at somebody else's situation and you judging them, but what do you do? You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
No judgment, bro. No judgment. No judgment. No fear. Live long and prosper.
All right, my creatives, you heard that, man. Yo, just play, man. My creatives definitely need to know where to follow you at, but yo, let everybody know where
Yo,
to follow
just hit
you at,
me
fam.
anytime, bro. Instagram, it's just play ITSJUSPLAY. On Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I'm on TikTok, but I don't use that. Like I be one to, but I can't. I can't.
It's all good.
Yeah,
Nah,
you know.
son. It's all good, son. It's all good, son. Yo, listen, real talk, man. Just play. I really appreciate you, chopping it up with the neighborhood Ruger spray. You know what I'm saying? My creatives, you know what it is here. It's another edition of Cuts, episode 81. You know where to follow it at C.U.T.S double underscore. Also, cutspodcast.com. Also, too, if you have comments, feedback, suggestions, or even further questions that you wanted me to ask, other guests that come onto the show, you know what I'm saying? Go to cutpodcast1 at gmail.com. And also, too, even if you want to hit me up, you can hit me up on my website, personal website, Reem'oMeerak.com. And as I said before, this is episode 81 of Cuts Podcast. You know what the Cuts stand for: culture, urban, technology, and sports, my creatives. You know the hashtag, PTC. That's pound that chest. Come on, man. You already know what it is, man. We out of here. Peace. Reem'o Meerak, aka Chef Reem'o. Yeah, you hear it cuts. You know what the cuts stand for: culture, urban, technology, and sports. Now, for the latest features, content, interviews, and more, click that subscribe button. Come on, man!